Hello everyone, Mecha219 here. This early morning I will be taking a look at my first ever Master Grade kit, the Wing Gundam Proto Zero from Gundam Seed Endless Waltz. So, taking a look at the kit, if it doesn't fall over, you got some nice details, but we'll go into all that as we go on with the review. And as you can see, one of the swappable manipulators fell off. So just put that back in. Alright, come on, get in there. Is this even the right one? I don't think it is. No, it's the right one. It's just trying to get it in there now. There we go. So articulation-wise, you get... Actually, let's take the backpack off right now. And we'll do the articulation for the backpack separately. Put the backpack off to the side. So with the articulation, you get a very big bend out of the knee, say maybe 180, maybe slightly less than 180. So, and that's both legs. The ankles are on ball joints, so you can get some nice wiggly waggly movement out of the ball joint. Out of the go side to side, forward, not really back. You got this little ankle armor piece that loves to pop off quite a bit, but it's not that hard to put back on. You just gotta line it up and get it on there, and it's not on right, not on all the way. So there we go. Make sure you get that back on, and as you can see, the toes can point down like that, but that's also for the transformation. And yes, this kit does have a transformation, and we will go over that later on in the review. Shoulders can go 360. Elbows, nice big bend elbows. I mean, actually, let me raise my tripod up a bit. You can almost get almost a whole 180 out of the elbow, but it's kind of hampered by the armor. Wrists are on ball joints, but mine were a little bit loose, so I had to tighten them up. So you really don't get much. I mean, you can get some movement out of them, but I tightened mine up a little bit because it was, and I'll explain why in a little bit. Arms can move this, and this little flap can move on the shoulder. The arms can come up like this. The arms can come forward like that. Shoulder armor can wiggle a little bit. And in the shoulder armor, you have this little thruster right here that can come down. Try to get that in the frame if it focuses. There we go. You got a little thruster in there that can be folded down. I normally keep it folded up. And then this part here in the shoulder can come up. This part we'll talk about when we do the weapons and accessories. Head is on a ball joint, so you can get some. It can go tilt side to side. Can rotate around 360 degrees. Can look up with that neck joint, with the help of the neck joint. Can look down that far. The cockpit can open up. It's a real pain in the butt to open. You gotta get your fingernail in there and pull. Hold on a second, let me open this cockpit up. So, finally got the cockpit open. And you can see a little Hero Yui in the cockpit. So it's pretty cool. And to close it, you just slide it closed, like so. These little panels here will open up to reveal some machine guns. Now, the barrels of the machine guns, they come in gray. I painted them silver, and that's on both sides. And to close them, you just rotate them down and push down to lock, like so. The waist armor, the side skirts are on ball joints so they can move in any direction, but it's kind of hindered by the other skirt armor. Front skirt can come up, is on a ball joint, so it can come up about like that. The back skirt armor can come up about that far. The hips, legs can come back that far, forward that far before you, and you're gonna pop off the skirt armor. Okay, let's try that again. Let me try to move that out of the way. If you move the side skirt out of the way a little bit, you can actually get it up a little bit farther, like that. You can get that much of a forward kick. And that's the same on both sides. So that's pretty much it for the articulation for the mobile suit itself. So the backpack, you get quite a bit of articulation out of the backpack. Wings can come up like that on both sides. They can swing forward like this on that joint there. And the wings themselves can open up like that, and they're on this little guess you could say hinge system. And then you have this little winglet, if you want to call it that. It can come up, it can come down like that, but that's more for the transformation. And then if you unlatch this here, you can bring the whole wing assembly down like that, but that's more for that's more for transformation. These little thruster bells, they're on ball joints, but you can get like some very small amount of movement out of them. But you really can't get any movement out of those. So that's the articulation for the kit. So accessories, you get two the two Buster rifles. Try to zoom in on them or focus in on them. So you get two Buster rifles. They do combine together. You have these little connection points that will swing out on both rifles, like so. And then they're offset, so they will connect into one another, and they will stay together like so. The handles can be folded up like this, like so, for transformation. So that's the Buster Rifles. You get multiple hand options. Beam sabers, you get 2 of them. Very small small handles, and they come with 2 clear green beam effect parts with a nice curve. As you can see, they're narrow at the top, but then as you go down towards the handles, they get wider. Actually, I almost forgot to show you it holding the Buster Rifles. We don't need it. We don't need that on there. Actually, let me go over the hand options. You get 2 trigger finger hands, 1 for each hand. You get holding hands for the beam sabers, and this has that little focus it in a little bit. It has that little tooth in there. You have 2 open hand expression hands, and on the Gundam already you have the closed fist hands, and the thumb is on a ball joint. So holding the twin Buster Rifle. So hold on a second, folks. Holding the twin Buster Rifle, not a problem. You see, you can hold it out at full extension, and you can see no weight issues. Actually, that looks a little awkward. Let me try to get that a little bit better. As you can see, you can hold it out at full extension, no weight issues. Looks really, really good. Try to focus in a little bit. Looks pretty good. So, and it can also hold it just perfectly fine with the Buster Rifles separated. Alright. The beam sabers, which I went over a little bit ago. You put the beam saber into the hand, the beam saber holding hand. Then you attach the hand. Then you attach the hand right into the Gundam. And it can hold the beam saber just fine. Again, no weight issues. Looks really good. Now, remember those little latches I mentioned? Here is what those are for. Those white latches can open up, and that's where you store the beam sabers. Now, getting them in is easy. Getting them out can be a little pain in the butt, but if you use a pair of tweezers, it's not a problem. So put the little closed fist back in. So, other accessory you get is you get a shield. Shield can extend out like that. The connection into the arm is this connector right here, like so. You push that in, connect it onto the arm, and it's got its shield. Looks really, really cool. Get the Gundam all put together, and it looks really, really good. Oh, I forgot to mention, as far as stickers go, I used the silver sticker under the green piece, and I used the sticker for the eyes. The head cameras, the front and back head cameras already come in clear green, so I didn't use the stickers for that. There's 2 clear green parts in the chest. Don't know how well you can see that, but they are there. You get 3 more accessories. Well, 4 more, but I'll explain why I said 3 in a bit. You get a action base connector for an action base 1. You get this action base connector for bird mode. And the other action base connector I have is on, and it is on an action base, but not this not the action base it came with. It didn't come with an action base, it came with the action stand, but I don't use it, so there's really no point in me reviewing it or showing it in the review. So the display base I will be using will be this action base right here, the action base 1. It is sold separately, and the connector you see on it is the connection that will go into the back for mobile suit mode. But I'll do I'll show the it on the action base in a little bit. So, as a matter of fact, let's do that now. The action base goes into the backpack, and it can be a little bit fiddly if you're not careful. See, the center part of the base popped out. Hang on, folks. Sorry about that, folks. I just had to find something hard to put underneath the stand. So there you see it on the action base. That looks pretty cool. And now, since when he's airborne, you can get any kind of pose you can think of. So that's the all the accessories. So going into the transformation, remove the shield. First thing you want to do is turn the head and the waist 180 degrees so they're facing backwards. Next, you want to unpop the shoulder armor, flip it down. You want to take the legs and bend them into this configuration. Next, you want to open these panels, fold the toes forward, swing the feet around 180 degrees, and then slide them into the legs. There's a track system in there. It's a little fiddly to work with, but once you get in there, you're good. Next thing you want to do is you want to unlock this latch. Next thing you want to do is you want to unlock this latch and fold the wing and bend the wings so they're in this configuration, like so. Next, you open the wings, rotate them so they're laying flat against the back. Rotate and fold out these little white wings here. Next, you want to take the shield, pull the little connector part for the arm out, rotate it down, and then open this up, swing that around like that, and then open up the little yellow wing thingamajabobs. Get those opened up. Take the Buster Rifle, attach them attach the Buster Rifle attach the Buster Rifles onto each side of the shield, like so, like that. So you got it looking just like that. Next thing you'll want to do is attach. Basically, then all you got to do now. Then at the last step, you got to do is just attach the shield and Buster Rifle onto the back, and you got the bird mode, the Neo bird mode. Get it up on the action base, and that looks really, really good. I like the way that looks. I mean, it looks like it's at a slight nose up angle. Get these legs up a bit. There we go. It looks like it's flying upwards, which looks really, 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 really cool. I like the way that looks. Make some last minute adjustments. Make some final little adjustments to it. Like that. Get it so it's like looking straight. There we go. And that looks really, really cool. And now, and the shield really does look like, look like a beak, like a bird's beak. And if you look at it from a front view angle, that looks really, really, really cool. Get that wing open a little bit, get it like perfectly somewhat symmetrical, and that looks really, really cool. And it looks like you got like a fighter jet. That's like some kind of futuristic fighter jet coming right at you, which looks really, really cool. I mean, if I saw something like this coming towards me, I'd be getting out of there. So seeing it coming at you makes it look very, very intimidating, which is something that I really, really love about this particular mobile suit and particular flight mode. Think about it. Buster Rifle's out in front, coming straight at you. That's something you don't want to come across in a dark alley. Well, folks, that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it informative. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. I will answer them to the best I can. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section. I would love to see what you had to say about this video. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new review or unboxing. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.